Hi, I was just watching Gary Reef's video of the week, and from GaryReef.ning.com, which if you don't know about that site, you should go check it out. And he was talking a bit about art snobbery and attending university to become an artist versus attending a university to become a professor, or just reasons that you need a degree. And he was talking about how to be an artist, you don't necessarily need that paper, but you need the experiences. And I just really wanted to take a few minutes to support what he's saying. And I think that in a lot of ways, university, colleges, degrees, they become screening processes. They become a screening tool for employers that end up getting, 3,000 applicants for a job. And so they can cut that list down by having requirements of certain types of degrees, and now maybe they're only dealing with 300 applicants and things like that. So there are different reasons I think that degrees are important. As far as being an artist and doing your art, myself, I am self-taught by a common term, but I really don't like that term because I can't teach myself something I don't know. But I am self-driven, and I'm self-driven to find that information and to learn the things that I need to learn. And in a lot of ways, that's harder than being in a class, because when you're in a course at a college or university, you have a teacher who is, controlling and teaching a specific area, specific disciplines, specific techniques, and everything that they put together is geared for that. And so you get the luxury of sitting in a class and having all the right information in front of you and meeting all the right people and hearing all that there is that your teacher, your professor put together to help convey those ideas. When you're on your own, you're kind of like floating around in a pool, and or this is how it was for me anyway, and still is for me. You're kind of just floating around and you're looking, and you see work of an artist, and you love that work, and it moves you, and you love what they've done, and you love their creativity and their approach to things. And so how do you learn from them? Sometimes you can learn by looking at their work. Sometimes you can find a way to get a hold of that person and talk with them and spend time with them. And that has really been my art education since 1992, when I decided I've always dabbled in art. I've always made things for myself. And done my art really to communicate and to discuss and to dialogue and decipher things that are happening to me and how I deal with things in my own life, and also to decorate and to have cool things around me and all of that stuff. In 1992, I decided that it was time that I continue this journey with more seriousness and more commitment. And that was the year that I decided that I would call myself an artist. So when somebody asked me what I did, I would, really have to brace myself for the first few times and say the words that I am an artist. And it's hard and it's intimidating, and it's a really difficult thing to do, to speak that out loud and to say that's who you are and what you are. Because once you say those words to somebody, then you are in their mind a particular thing, and they are going to look at your work and maybe judge you for that, and that's kind of scary. And but gosh, you can grow so well on your own. And if you do that, and you talk to people and you create your networks, and you go to gallery openings, and you take maybe little workshops at community centers to meet people, you do this online thing is just amazing. And if this would have been around in 92, I don't know what I would have done. I just would have been on total overload of trying to do 8 billion things at once instead of just 800 things at once. So I guess really what I'm saying is I just really want to support that and take that idea away from those of you that think in order to really be an artist that you have to be validated by another source, to be validated by a college or a university, to be validated by a certificate I don't think that's true. I don't think that that has anything to do with who you are as an artist. I also don't think that selling your work validates you as a better artist or devalues you as a poorer artist. What is important in our art is that something that has moved us in our lives to further communicate comes out of us in a creative way for someone else to stumble upon and be motivated and be moved and be spoken to. So that is really all that we need to worry about to be an artist. We just really need to worry about listening to our souls and to be ready to use those visual skills and to use those experiences that we have in our life and to share them with others and maybe help others get through situations or see a situation in a multitude of ways rather than just one way. That's what being an artist is. So that's my say on who we are and why we are and what we should be doing with it. So thanks, Gary, for starting this conversation, and thanks to all of you for listening to it, and hopefully it makes you feel a little stronger to declare who and what you are. Bye.